morning. It is 26 minutes after 7 o'clock, and joining us in studio this morning, General Manager for our Roswell Ford here, Eric Hardison, and also Stacy Lehman, the Marketing Director for Ford and pretty much all the Crumbling Group here. Good morning, guys. How you doing today?
Doing outstanding. How are you?
Doing good. This has got to be nice, right?
I love it.
Yeah, I mean,
it's going to be a nice change of rain.
Nice change from 100 and some degrees, yeah.
So the guys that do the car washes and stuff, they get the day off on days like this, or how's that work?
No, we still wash cars.
Still wash cars?
No, we still got to wash them for
I don't know if I
delivery.
can get a day off in the rain to wash
we still
cars.
wash our cars for our service customers and the people that buy cars from us, for sure.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
but,
I didn't know if you get them a voucher. Like, come back tomorrow.
Well, we'll do that too. We'll say, come back and we'll do it again.
We'll clean her up
to
with
make
the
sure.
rain. But good news is, if you're looking for a vehicle, come on down. Roswell Ford's got you covered. I know we live in a world right now where pre-owned is king, and that's where you're going to see
for sure.
your inventory. And we're still in the world where you're going to probably get more for your trade-in now than you would, any other time. So
that is true.
So all that's still going on. The only real trick here is, new car stuff. And I'm sure if you're wanting a new vehicle, a new Bronco or something like that, just come on down and order it, and that's the way to go right now.
Yeah, that's pretty right now is the way to go for sure. Retail order is kind of where they're pushing the business, just because of the the availability of supply chain chips.
But there is an advantage to that. Like your husband can attest, because now you get to pick exactly what your car is going to be.
We just got our Bronco. He's so excited.
Yeah, he was super excited.
He customized it. It's awesome.
That's the cool part about ordering, because it's a baller move. Let's face it. How many of us in our life walking like, I want to order a car. Yeah, I want, no. I don't want that leather. I want this leather. And I want those rims. No, not those rims, those rims. And I want, we never get to do that. Now that's the way to do it. And so go in there and be a baller for a minute. And I want it. Can you put horns on the front? Well, I don't know. We'll work on it.
That'd be an accessory. We'd have to do that.
Boss hog horns on the front there or something, longhorn. But anyway, they can do all that. So please come and if you're eyeing those Broncos or eyeing the new Mustangs, come on down and come see the guys there, and we'll talk about.
Be glad to take care of them.
We'll get you one on the computer, make you one up, and then we'll order it. And
exactly.
Then maybe here in a little bit you'll have it show up. You can put a bow on it and everything.
Oh yeah, we can certainly do that.
We can find a bow.
We can certainly do that.
But of course, September 10th, September 11th, that weekend is coming up here in just a few weeks here, 9/11 weekend, and Roswell Ford, as they do, want to honor our first responders, and so we're going to doing it the way Roswell Ford does it. We're a car business. We're going to come and do what America does, and get together and have our cars and cook out food and just have a good Saturday. And of course, honoring our first responders.
Yes.
Part of this too. So talk about it's called the Hometown Heroes Car Show, and it's going to be happening Saturday, September 10th at Roswell Ford. About 10 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Not at
actually,
Roswell
we're doing
Ford.
it at the Wool Bowl this year.
I'm sorry.
It's
That's
so
right.
big.
I should have been paying attention to the note. We outgrew Ford. It's going to the Wool Bowl parking lot.
So
my apologies.
So we're going to be there. So it's the second annual. So we just had a phenomenal turnout last year. I mean, it was really. I mean, we were shocked. Really,
we had 96
that we
cars.
Had,
our first year.
In such a quick put together event. The community really came together and showed up. And so we said, well, we want to do this annually, so we'll do it every year.
People seem to like this. We should do that more often. Yeah,
and it was just a great event. We had just a host of good sponsors and volunteers that helped, and I mean it's really nice. And again, like
there's some pretty cool cars too that I'm hoping. I mean, we obviously going to want more, but I hope some of those folks that came out last year with their sweet rides bring them back out to show them off, because there were some really beautiful cars.
She's done all the legwork in this deal. She's reached out to all the folks that registered last year and invited them to come back, and we hope that they return for sure.
Wasn't there like a custom hot rod that almost had a Batmobile?
It was a Batmobile,
yeah. I remember I was like, there's a car that was kind of looking like a Batmobile out there last time. It was really cool. But
it was nice. It was a great event, and we're hoping that it will be same this year or bigger, and we just want to keep growing the event, because I think it's just great for the community to be able to come out and have some fun, show off their cars. This town is filled with classic cars. I mean, filled. So, come on, bring them out. So let's show them off, showcase them.
Absolutely. And of course, I know there's like a circuit of people that like to show their classic. They come from not just here, but come from all over the state or even out of the state, Texas and things, and like to come to these. And And so they probably will be bringing some. So you'll probably see some out of towners, as well as our locals there. So if you're going to see probably a pretty good, unique draw of vehicles, everything from more modern hot rods to your Model Ts or your 57 Chevys and things like that. And
and with us being over there at the Wool Bowl, we're going to have a lot more room. We'll be able to accommodate more folks bringing in, trailering their cars in and stuff. We had a little bit of a logistical thing last year trying to get people to
there's only so much
space. Only so much room over there, and then we're going to have a lot more room to be able to accommodate folks, and be a lot more convenient to be able to drop their load and unload their vehicles and that over there first. So that'll be nice.
Good deal. But here's the thing: if you want to enter, this is the time. If we would love to see, bring out your vehicles. As far as what's rules on what can show? Is it any game on?
It's open to all.
Open. Okay, we've got several categories.
Okay,
we actually have a semi category this year because we had people that wanted to bring their semi cab.
Their semi. Okay, nice.
So we're open to everything. We'll find the category that it fits them in, and also we don't want to forget why we're doing this, and it's for our Tunnels to Towers Foundation.
So the money that's raised from the event, all that's going to Tunnel to Towers, which is a great organization that helps first responders. Matter of fact, locally, just about a year ago, they helped someone in Roswell, a police officer there, or not Roswell, in Artesia, basically pay off their house. And that they do that for first responders. All of them, if there's generally it's usually families that maybe lost a member or something tragic that happened, unfortunately, but they help first responders all throughout the country, including here in New Mexico. So that money, when you're coming out and having fun and showing off your car and coming out and looking at the cars and buying stuff there, all of that is going towards Tunnel for Towers. So it's a great organization to help out. So come bring your car and enter.
Come bring, easy to register. We've got a link on our website. You can go to roswellford.com. There's a tab, right there on the main page, and you can register your car there. We've got a link to PayPal. You can pay to register through there as well. I'm going to try to make it convenient for you.
Good deal.
If they want to stop by the store, come by the dealership, we can register you there. And
bring the car with you if you want to drive it over.
If you want to let us take a peek at it prior, that'd be great. We'd love to see it.
Yeah.
We would love to see it.
You can preview.
You can also make the nomination for the Hometown Heroes on the website as well.
Good deal.
We kind of changed
and that's the
that
important
a little
thing
bit this year.
But that's something we want to highlight here. Is come look at the cars,
we want the cars, but we want to showcase our community and the individuals in the town that really stand out, do a lot of work for the community that just don't necessarily get the recognition for it.
Absolutely.
And, that's what we're trying to do.
And part of the fun part is when these guys at Ford get to surprise them. Because generally the people don't know they've been nominated.
Yeah.
And I know
we do our best to keep it a secret.
I know the person that was awarded and nominated last year was very much
great.
In the dark about it. And that's the thing.
It's tricky getting them there without them knowing.
Right. Without being suspicious about something.
Giving up the whole thing.
Yeah. So and that's the great part about it, because the people that are getting nominated are people that don't seek or look. They just do their thing every day. So
they're not looking for anything.
Exactly.
They're just doing it.
So please, if you know that person in your community that's doing that, go to Roswell Ford's website, nominate them for the Hometown Heroes, and maybe they're going to be the one that we honor on September 10th.
Yeah, we've got several nominations already. And
we have 16 nominations, but we have 3 categories this year, so we're going to honor 3 people.
So it expanded a little bit.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Yeah, so it's veterans and first responders, and then just
community
type heroes.
Gotcha.
So we're going to have few different categories. We figured after last year, we thought we might need to expand that a little bit.
Well, it's always good to honor as many people that do good things as possible.
Oh, absolutely.
And sometimes it makes it very difficult to pick. They're both equally great. How do you pick one of the other? All right,
that's kind of why we thought we needed to expand the categories a little bit, because it was tough last year reading through all the different stories and figuring out,
it's like picking your favorite kid. Or your favorite.
Is it really better? I mean, is it? So
it's equally,
equally good.
Yeah, exactly. So make it hard. Make it hard for our selectors here, and let's fill up. And and let's get as many nominations as possible here.
We do.
Well, and what I love about last year with the hometown hero that was selected, he had many nominations.
Oh, yes.
I mean, different people
Sure.
kept nominating
There is
him.
strength in numbers.
Yeah.
You got a lot of people saying this guy's pretty good. That
Yeah.
tends to say, you know what, maybe we ought to take a look at this person.
Yeah.
But the cool thing is that we had no idea, but we actually had his daughter volunteering. So she was passing out the trophies, and his son was on the SWAT team.
Oh, wow.
And he was being
Yeah.
nominated. It's Joel Juarez.
So
and we
guess
had
what?
no idea that the connection was there. The whole family was there.
All those
Yeah.
apples
So-
hanging out by the tree
Yeah.
there.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, it was really neat.
He definitely deserved it for sure.
Good deal.
Yeah, it was
Well,
a
I'm
good,
sure.
it was a good moment.
Now,
for sure.
did the kids and things that were helping know that he was going to get the were they in the dark
His
too?
wife
His
knew.
wife
and that
knew,
was it.
but that was
That
it.
was it.
Yeah,
It was a
she
big
kept
surprise
it
for
pretty
everyone.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
she
Yeah,
got
cool.
close
she-
to the vest, so
Yeah.
That's cool. So that was kind of a win for everybody
it was.
that
It was,
day.
it was
so.
neat. Yeah.
But that's the weird part, or the cool part, is when you see families like that have that, they're just there anyway because that's what they do. You know what I mean? And they're like, oh, yeah, we get an award. All right. Because we were going to be here anyway working because that's
Right.
what we
Yeah, it was
do
great.
and helping out and doing things. But
It was great.
But folks, yeah, come out and sign up for your cars. Now, is there a deadline to get entries for the car show? Like when you can? I know that it'll be on the 10th, but can they go like up to that morning to turn in
We're
cars?
asking that they do it by September 6th, but
Okay.
we will take it to the day of.
We will.
And that's
Yeah.
how we got so many people last
If
year.
you roll into town with
If
a
you
car.
roll
We're not
into
gonna
town,
turn
we
you
will
away.
take you. We will
Not
figure
gonna
it
turn
out.
it.
And to be
figure it
honest,
out,
that's
yeah.
part of the reason why it's at the Wool Bowl parking
Yeah.
lot.
Yes.
So if we did it at the Ford House, then it probably would be a little trickier to do that.
Yeah,
So.
luckily the city let us close down part of that street between us and Buffalo Wild Wings, or else we would have
Yeah,
had
it
a
would have
real
been-
nightmare.
Yeah. Wonder if you bribed some car washes if B-Dubs would let you use their parking lot. It's like, hey, bring some of your employees over to get car washes. We can take a part of your parking lot here.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
We
it's
tried.
Gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
We took
but
over
yeah.
what we could, but yeah, it was so successful. We just outgrew it the
Yeah.
first year,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
grateful to have the Wool Bowl this year. That just kind of worked out in our favor.
really good for us.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
deal.
So they come on that morning. We're going to be open at 7 a.m. Start letting cars in at 7 o'clock, and we'll get everything staged. And
Good deal.
I think we're
And
gonna
this
have
is on
judging
Saturday,
on
so we want
Saturday
people to know
on the 10th.
Saturday the 10th.
Saturday,
Yep.
September 10th.
Yes.
Saturday, September
Sunday,
10th,
we're going to
yep.
let you reserve for your church or your own
Right.
personal celebrations
Exactly.
here. But Saturday, we want to celebrate as a community
Exactly.
out
Right.
at the Wool Bowl with Roswell Ford. Kind of give the rundown of all the events there, because I mean, there's going to be the car show, but there's going to be lots of just stuff around
yeah.
for the kids and for the
So we
families
have
to do.
Let's Play Entertainment. Sergio's coming out with every single thing he owns. So
Good
we're going
deal.
to have bull rides, jolly jumps, all kinds of
He's
fun
got a
stuff for the
surfboard
kids.
thing.
He's got
several
everything.
of
He's
them.
so cool.
Is he bringing out sumo guys? 'Cause those are always
Probably.
fun. Yeah.
You want to wrestle?
I could. I'm but I'm its lower center of gravity, so I
Okay.
have. You're taller than me, so I can get lower.
True. But yeah, they have the sumo wrestlers. It's going to be a lot of fun for the
Yeah, that
kids.
will be fun.
We're going to have La Salsa out
Yes,
there.
let's
He's going to be
provide
offering his burritos, and all of our heroes, we call them hero burritos, they get served a free burrito. So if you're a
Nice.
first responder,
Yep.
police officer, teacher, community hero, we're going to feed you, make sure you're taken care of.
I think I know this might start fights, but I think if you held me down, I'm going to say La Salsa is probably my favorite local burrito.
It's
I mean,
so good.
I mean, that's a bold statement because I mean, I love others. There's so many that
Yes.
are good.
There's some
It is
other-
so
but
good.
usually
They do
La
a great
Salsa's
job.
like, all right, I want that one. You know,
Yeah,
that's the
they
one
do.
I want.
They do a
tonight.
great job
So,
for
yeah,
sure.
they do.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. So there's going to be a lot of stuff going on there all day for the kids.
Good deal.
For everybody, we're going to be, celebrating a lot of different things all throughout the day. And so it'll be, it's going to be a lot of fun.
It's a little highs and lows. You're going to be a lot of, celebrating and elation, joy, but there might be a few, my eyes are sweating moments here. A couple of those there too.
Yeah.
But that's anytime we're talking hometown heroes, it's going to get the cockles of your heart a little
Celebrating first responders and commemorating 9/11. So there's always, there definitely is that in
Yeah.
the back of your mind all the time.
Sure. Well, but what's more American than a car show? I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they have them in Europe and all that, but I'm sure theirs are funny. They're not right. They're on the wrong side for one thing.
The wrong side of the road.
At least
I
in
know,
England,
everything's on the
at least
wrong
in England,
side,
it's on the wrong side. But anyway, but yeah, I just feel like that's such an American thing. You
It
you
is.
just come out and just see a bunch of Mustangs and Camaros and the
There's
other
all
things that aren't
kinds of
Ford
stuff.
out there. Just
there'll be
people-
other things not.
Don't just
not
because it's a
exclusive to
Ford event.
Oh yeah.
If you don't have a Ford, if you got an old '57 Chevy or a old
Absolutely.
Plymouth or a classic,
Or a lowrider.
yeah,
Those
classic
are my favorite.
lowrider.
Yeah.
Bikes too, I guess. If you got
We had motorcycles last year, and
Motorcycles
we're
are-
inviting them all back again this year.
If
Good
you have a
deal.
UFO,
Yeah.
we'll take it.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm like, Thomas, don't you know someone
Yeah.
with the UFO? I think I saw it in his neighbor
there's
when
that-
I was driving by his house
that
one
little
day.
stealth looking
Yeah.
thing. Yeah. That used to be sitting on 2nd Street.
We will take
years
UFOs.
ago. That,
we will take it all.
yeah, because I remember
figure
going
it
by
out.
and I was like, that's the one that was sitting on 2nd Street
Yeah.
for all them years.
Yeah.
It was
And,
really a
Yeah,
UFO.
bring anything like that.
Anything
unusual, cool. Just something to showcase. Bring it.
And you know how you mentioned you like the lowriders?
Mm-hmm.
I like those are cool, but I also like when some folks build a bicycle that matches the lowrider.
Yeah.
And then they display it with it. So they got this lowrider that's blinged out with the gold and everything. And then there's a bicycle right next to it, matching paint scheme and
Yeah.
blinged out wheels and everything. I love that.
Yeah.
I think it's so cool when they do the matching like that. So hopefully if the folks that have that, bring them out too.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and I
Absolutely.
think we
We
need
love
to
it.
talk about our biggest sponsor, which is CRM Trophies and Awards. Robert's actually going to come out, and he's going to have a printing press there
Okay.
to make shirts, and that's kind of a
On-site, yep.
fundraiser that we're doing as well.
Oh,
so
cool.
on-site shirts. So if you walk up, I'm an extra large, you can just pop the print on it, give it to you.
Okay.
It's also a fundraiser for the Tunnel to Towers Foundation.
So money from portions of that will go
Yeah.
to the
For sure.
Tunnel to Tower
Absolutely.
as well. So
But
good.
he's also, thank goodness, in charge of our how do you say it? Judging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
he's the car.
he organizes it all.
Kind of
Judge
guru
criteria
on that.
expert. Okay.
He's been instrumental in doing that for us because that's
Well,
That's
out
a
of
big
our skill
deal.
set.
Well,
That's
it's
a big
out of
deal.
our skill set.
You
and
wanna
that's-
do it right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where the categories, because I know a
Yes.
lot of times they kind of say, okay, what do we got here in the pool? And then they say, oh, we got, and so then they break down the categories. All right,
Yes.
we got a bunch of Corvettes. So we're gonna have a Corvette section. We
Yeah.
got a bunch of 50s cars. We have a 50 section, and we
Yeah.
have a bunch of lowriders. We have a lowrider section.
Right.
You know, that's how they kind of break it
Yeah.
down. So it kind of what shows up is how the categories break down. But that you need those experts like that can say, all right, because let's face it, you, me, and most of us that cooler car looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That car looks cool, but you got to know what's
Don't
under
really-
the hood,
yeah.
or
Exactly.
you know, and
That's why we have
No,
professionals
exactly.
doing
Have
it.
Professionals doing
Yeah.
it. Know
Yeah.
exactly what they're looking
because
for.
everyone get a
and-
blue ribbon or a trophy,
Right.
as far as I'm concerned.
Right.
You know, they're like, that's a pretty cool
Yeah.
car. You know,
Yeah.
I like that one too. I wouldn't take it. And that's the other thing. If I'm going to go in a sports car, that's a cool car. But if I want to do some off road or doing something, or just cruising down the street looking sweet, then I want that car. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's that's. And everyone's taste is different.
For
so
sure.
they got a way to standardize that, because someone's like, I don't like candy apple red. Well, tough. You
Yeah.
know, it's so they got to standardize that.
They
kind
do.
of
The
stuff, so.
the
Well, and if you-
grading sheet or system is all kind of uniform and
Right.
so makes it fair for everybody.
And I think what sets us apart is that Eric actually gives $1,000 cash prize for best overall, and that's just kind of unheard of.
That's a big carrot
Yep.
to dangle.
Yep,
So
for sure.
come on down and and I know you car guys are going to put it right back in the car, which is probably what it's intended for.
Yeah.
But that's what we want to do
That's
is
right,
win
exactly.
that grand and
Put it back in the car.
pay
whatever,
for your
that's
next
fine. Yeah.
next high end tranny or whatever you're looking
Yep.
to upgrade next on your vehicle.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah. So we've got, the cash prizes. We've also have other, giveaways or have gift cards from LGS and
LGS is a really big
TV.
sponsor.
Stacy,
Big
reel
sponsor,
off
yeah.
the sponsors there for us
Yeah.
here, because there's quite a few people in our community that make this event possible.
We have LGS Guns and Ammo. We have La Salsa CRM Discount Awards. We have National Furniture Liquidators, Suds Up Car Wash, Let's Play Entertainment, One Party Rentals, Keep Chaves County Beautiful, which that's Rita Dorhofer. Our Chaves County Heroes are going to come out and kind of do a fundraiser too.
Good. Support
and
them
of
when they're out
course,
there.
you guys
Yeah,
are
our
our biggest
gracious host.
sponsor. So
Yeah, we
you
like
guys
our
are
gracious-
hosting our entire
Yeah.
event. So 106.5 FM for sure. The Roswell Chamber of Commerce as well. They're helping us get the word out. So we're grateful for that.
Good deal.
And yeah.
Well, but it takes
a team.
It
Yeah,
takes a
it
team.
does.
But when you're talking about the Chaves County Homes for Heroes group, that's a great organization that if you're not familiar with them, they help veterans around the community with projects at homes and things like so. So if a vet needs a ramp or a vet has a bathroom
Or a roof.
or a roof,
Something like that.
they go in and put a team together to raise money and go out there and fix the roof or it's a great group. So when you come out on the 10th and you want to get involved, if you're looking for something to get involved with, go visit their table and talk to them.
Visit Barbara Gomez. She'll be out there with the booth. So
Good deal.
she
And if
does
you
a
got
lot
Main
of
Street
fun stuff.
Roswell questions, she can help you with that too while you're there.
Yeah, she's the new executive director. I'm so proud of her.
She'll take that the Chaves County Homes hat and put on her Main Street hat.
I'm excited for her.
But it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be
fun.
Food, fun, entertainment.
Yeah.
And then of course the cars and then at the end of the day at 1:00 we're gonna announce some winners and have some fun and here's the other part. If you're a car person or not, talk with the owners of these cars. Ask. They love that kind of stuff. There's a reason they like coming to these things and showing off their cars because their blood, sweat, and tears are in it. And if you want
to time and effort for
ask
sure.
questions about cars, that's the perfect time because they're there to just say, I want to tell their story. I want to talk about this car, and each single car out there is going to have one, and that's
and they have a lot of automotive knowledge in history in general of the cars that they've got, other cars that they've worked on. You can have a lot of great conversations with those.
Yeah, and then that's all Americana and hometown. It's all fitting in the vibe of that Saturday event here. So, please, if you got a car and you like to have some fun with it, or maybe you're working on a project and you think you'll have it ready by September 10th here, please sign up, enter, go to Roswell Ford's website and enter, or come by Roswell Ford and say,
the store,
we'll be happy to get you.
Help either way.
And
of course, I'm sorry.
The first place in each category, they're going to receive a trophy. So it's the trophy on top of the best overall, the $1,000 cash prize.
So the money to spend and the trophy to brag about.
Yes. You want the bragging rights.
You got to have it.
And then for the hometown hero, what we're going to do for them is the 3 hometown heroes that are selected, they're each going to get a $250 gift card and a plaque.
Nice.
So it'll be beautiful.
It'll be nice. It's just a little thank you for doing what they're going to be doing anyway, is basically what it is. And we just want to put them in the spotlight a little bit and give them some love.
Exactly right.
Also, I would imagine, too, maybe for whatever reason you're not available that day and things, but you're like, I love Tunnel for Towers and stuff. I'm sure you can come on by the Roswell Ford anytime, say, I'm busy, but I'd love to make a donation towards Tunnel for Towers or something
exactly.
like that. Be happy to come on by. We'd love to just free up your Saturday and come on out, but if you're not available for whatever reason, but want to support and get involved, that's a great way to do it too here.
Yeah, we will definitely take care of that.
And if you got a classic Ford, if you talk to Eric sweet enough, like, I can't make the show, but can you just put it in the showroom for a week or two? If you got a sweet Ford, old Mustang or something in there, maybe he'll make some room in the showroom for you.
We'll make some accommodations.
But Eric might want to take it for a spin. That might be the cat.
Oh, no, I'm probably not the best one to be doing that. Yeah, probably not. Yeah,
but come on, mark it on your calendar, September 10th at the Wool Bowl parking lot. Unlike what I said at the beginning of the show, at the Wool Bowl parking lot, about 10 a.m. is when kind of everything's getting together.
Do you want to kind of tell them the timeline when the cars need to show up and stuff like that?
So 7 o'clock we'll start letting cars in,
set up and get set up, cleaned up, and all that.
10 o'clock is when it starts really kind of getting rolling. And I think the judging will probably start right around 11-ish.
Okay.
For the judging for the cars. But then, the event's going to be going on all during that.
Sure.
During when that's going on. And then, about right at around 1 o'clock, we'll start announcing winners and for the cars. And we'll start, showing for the nominations for the hometown heroes and go through that and
make the presentations.
For there. So there's going to be a lot going on, and it's going to be a great event. It's going to be super fun. A lot of stuff for everybody to do. Even if, like I said, even if you're not a car enthusiast, I mean, come out and look at what's going on, because there's going to be more than just cars there. There'll be motorcycles, there'll be custom bikes like what you're talking about. There's going to be stuff for everybody. Then there's not necessarily going to be classic cars. I mean, there'll be some newer vehicles out there. I think we've already got somebody that has a customized Corvette that they're putting in. That's, I think, a new
Yeah,
relatively
Roa
new.
at Lulu
I mean, so
Salon.
we've
Have
got-
you seen
cool.
that Corvette?
Yes, I have.
It's like neon
I have
green.
seen it.
Yeah.
I have. It's a very
amazing.
sweet car.
She
yeah.
took me for a ride in it.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
My problem is it's so low. I'm like, once I'm in, am I stuck here? I don't know.
You are.
My
You're
knees.
stuck
I'm
in
not
it.
getting out again. But
It's worth it though.
well, I guess I'm here. That's fine. There could be
Yeah.
worse places I'm stuck at. But yeah, that is a sweet car. But yeah, that's car. And of course, like you said, there's gonna be all these with Let's Play Entertainment. If you're looking for a place to bring the family, bring the kids, and just let them have fun and do stuff,
That's the place to bring
you
them.
get to walk around and look at the cool cars and all that. Let the kids go run around who may not have an interest, and let them play in the Jolly Jumps or the various fun games and stuff they've got going on out at there. So, or participate in some of the different things out there. There's a little something for everybody out there.
Yeah.
It doesn't cost anything for families to come to the car show. There is obviously a fee to enter cars and things like
It's
that.
$25 to enter a vehicle.
But we
And we
said
made it easy. It connects to PayPal this year. So whenever you register, it goes straight to PayPal. I mean, you can choose to do that, or you could bring money.
okay. So
the day
as
of.
simple or as complicated as you want to make
Exactly.
it,
Exactly.
Ford's got you covered.
Yeah.
here.
Yep.
And again, we said that the proceeds from that stuff goes to Tunnelford
Yes.
Towers. So
Yes.
that's where. So if you want to enter a couple cars or pay more for 25 is pretty cheap. But if you're thinking, this is for Tunnelford Towers, here's $50. That'd be awesome. That'd
Yes,
be
it
cool.
would.
But it's only $25. But
Yep.
I won't make you feel guilty if you want to pay more.
You can register
but-
as many vehicles as you want. If you got 2, 3, however many, you can bring as many as you
I
want.
mean, you can get there.
As many, however you want to get them, you can bring them there.
Yeah, it really is a lot of fun, and I've even seen a couple where maybe the car's almost finished but not quite finished and still up on the trailer.
Last year,
yeah,
we had
that's
a couple
great
last year
too.
where they were still in progress
So
when they drove them out there.
well, and I know car people will love to see that as much as
yeah.
they would the finished product.
Yes.
So definitely, if you want to kind of say, this is what I've been working on for the last year, it's almost there.
Yeah.
I just need paint, or I just need whatever it is, interior or whatever you're working on next here. But yeah, come on out, and I would also imagine it's a bit of a car swap, because these people swim in a lot of the similar circles. So that connecting there, and just if you're new to the car, maybe new to the area, and you have a car thing and you want to plug in with some of the car guys, use this event as that your little hey, welcome
Do
to the
some
neighborhood
networking,
kind of thing. Yeah, it really is come have fun, but there's a lot of other ways you can kind of take advantage of this event for yourself too. So it's a good thing. One more thing I do want to mention while we got you here. Of course, if we talked earlier about looking for vehicles and things, come on by, but don't forget, if you're trying to keep what you got running and keep it in good shape, the service department at Roswell Ford, they're working on everybody, got everybody covered. They got the experts. They can do everything they knew to keep your car going as long as you need it to.
Yeah, absolutely.
To be able to buy a new one or what you're trying to do.
For sure.
Too.
We also have a mobile service now that we launched a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
about a month
that's
ago.
really cool.
Yeah. And so we can kind of bring the service department right to your driveway.
And that's a game changer, really, because
so
now
it's nice. We're not going to be able to rebuild your engine in your driveway or transmission or something.
Sure.
Like that, but
we can get it to the
oil
vehicle. We can
change,
determine it.
recalls, general maintenance things. We can
Swap out a
come there.
battery,
Yeah.
something kind of simple.
We can do all those types of things, and obviously, when we're there, we're gonna do a multi-point inspection on your car. We're gonna look it over and give you some recommendations that if you need maybe something future down the road, So and you can call the store. We can set you up with an appointment, and we'll come right to your house, your work, wherever you need us to.
Absolutely. And of course, when you buy a vehicle there through Roswell Ford, you can get set up on the plan. So they send you reminders, time to do your oil change.
Yep.
And it really makes it easy for you to not have to worry about that stuff, because every time it's due, your guys are like, here you go, you're due for this. Let's set up an appointment.
You got that Ford Pass app on your. We'll put it on your phone, and it sends you all the alerts all the time. Tells you what's going on with your vehicle all the time. So you just you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. So let the service department at Roswell Ford take care of all those needs too. If you got and you don't have to have a Ford. They can work on other brands and make some models too. So if you run what you brung is what they hear. You can bring it on down to Ford here, and they got you covered.
We'll even wash it on a rainy day.
There you go. Twice if we have to.
Twice if we have to. Whatever it takes.
Very good. Is there anything we missed? Any information or anything we wanted to share that we just spaced out and skipped over?
No, I don't
Think we got it all?
No, we really do appreciate you. Having us on,
anytime, and I'm sure we'll get you guys back in.
and
We get a little close to the event just to say, hey, don't forget,
Yeah.
coming up, come
Yep.
on by, and maybe that last minute reminder for car people and families, just to hey, plan Saturday, free up your Saturday midday here for some fun with us at the Wool Bowl, actually, but with Roswell.
Yeah.
So good deal. Well, thank you guys.
Thank you very
you.
much.
Have a good
We
weekend.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Stay dry, but
I don't
enjoy the
know
rain.
that that's going to be possible this weekend. It looks like it's going to be drizzly most of the weekend.
Yeah. Well,
I love that kind of weather though. So
Ford doesn't have a boat line, do they?
They do not. they do not.
Well, till that happens,
Yeah.
they got Broncos, so they're pretty tall. They
yeah.
can clear the water.
Right.
Thank you, guys.
All right,
We'll see you
appreciate
next
you
time.
very
Have a
much.
good weekend.
thank you, you too.
Anytime. It is 7:50.